Well, what can I say? The Westworld finale, the season 2 finale last night was great. And I know this show isn't quite for everybody, and yeah, and I don't want anybody to go watch this video and like be persuaded to watch this show. I mean, it's a good show, but I think because it's so I mean, it's such a thingy man show, and it's sometimes confusing. It confuses me a lot. I don't want anyone to go in, and yeah, I don't want anyone to go in and say, "Oh, this show sucks" and stuff. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense here. But let's just get to this review while I'm playing Westworld right now. So yeah, this is gonna be weird. First time I've done something like this, but yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Westworld last night because the finale I thought was great. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to drop right here. But I mean, the whole season was just so good, and it actually felt a little bit different than season one. And it has to feel different, I think. It has to feel a little bit different. But the one thing I thought it would be in I thought the one thing I thought would be different in season two compared to season one is I thought season two would be maybe a little bit more straightforward, and yeah, that was not the case at all. This one, like they went back in time a lot, and they went back in they had to go back in time in season one, but it kind of you almost didn't know. I know a lot of people knew about that, but I didn't really know they were going back in time. I didn't know. I thought maybe there were different versions of the like Dolores and stuff like that. That's the thing. But yeah, but the finale last night was crazy. I'm probably just gonna go character by character and start out with Dolores. Um, Man, every Rachel plays her so great in the show. But probably the most badass moment in the episode last night, of course, goes to when she comes back. Well, she gets killed by Bernard at one point in the show. Yeah, you saw that. And then, of course, Charlotte Hale, who, yeah, she shoots down Elsie, which, yeah, to just keep her quiet. And it's like, that's when Bernard, of course, gets mad and brings Dolores back in Charlotte Hale's body. And then you have Charlotte Hale, who's Dolores now, the host, like the new host, I guess the new Dolores, and guns her down, which was just badass. Like, that's something I was not expecting at all. And for Dolores in the season, it's just like a whirlwind of whether you like her or not, because she kind of started out like, oh, she's gonna take over, and she's kind of acting like a little, I guess, little a-hole, I guess. And that's the way it is with a lot of characters. But for Dolores, yeah, you were on her side most of last season, and this time you were not on her side at all for most of the first half of the season because she did some ruthless things. But she was good in the show. That was like one of the killer parts of the episode, of course. And Elsie is dead, so she's actually officially dead now because we thought she was dead after season one like when Ford told why am I blanking? Bernard that he killed her. So yeah, it's an interesting thing about that. Dolores, I mean, they just keep on making her such a great character in the show. I hope Evan Rachel Wood is still part of the show a lot. I think they will have her part of the show ton because I think you have to make her like you have to give it the flashbacks, of course. And Evan Rachel Wood is so good. But yeah, but I'm also glad that maybe Tessa Thompson will get a leading role in the show now that she's playing Dolores and no longer playing Charlotte Hale, which is just crazy when you think about it. Who built? Let me take this AR right here. And of course, we jump to Bernard, who's probably a lot of like everybody's so lovable character. Even when he's doing something bad, he doesn't want to do that sort of bad thing. And Jeffrey Wright plays him so well in that show. And it's like, yeah, he did some like bad things, but he didn't want to do it, and Ford gets in his head, and that's like cool. But yeah, back to Bernard. Of course, Bernard actually at one point killed Dolores in the episode, and then he brought her back with, of course, her being the new Charlotte Hale, I guess. And yeah, she got away. Dolores got away. She's in the human world now. There's a box right there. Should I try to get it? See if I could get it. Well, yeah. And for Bernard, he keeps doing the noble thing because he's going to try to stop Dolores from, I'm guessing, take over the human world or destroy these humans, I should say. Shit. Was it dumb? Make a drop in there. No, I didn't. F me. I'm just going to go meet my teammates. But yeah, he's going to try to do the normal thing and stop him because he's going to continue to be the good guy instead of being the, I guess, bad guy in the episode. Ford is staying out of his head, of course. So let's go to the Man in Black, William, in this episode. And it's like, it's also been a whirlwind with him, like, rooting for him. Hey, there's a box right there. Oh, that storm's moving in. I gotta hightail it out of here. I don't think I'm gonna get out of here. Shoot. I wanted that box so bad. But yeah, but let's talk about William in this episode because, yeah, I was rooting for him. I'm sure a lot of people were rooting for him. But yeah, I was at one point of the season. He looked like he was going to be like the protagonist in this season when it started out, and like Dolores was going to be the antagonist. But they never really came into contact with each other, which was weird because they came into contact with each other a lot in season 1. But they came into contact with each other here in the season finale. And it was cool seeing a team up riding horses together. And of course, at the end, of course, William, and yeah, this came back from a couple episodes ago where I'm saying that, yeah, I'm kind of like not on his side anymore because he killed his daughter, or so it looked like he killed his daughter. I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, it was cool seeing him and Dolores back together, but that was short lived because he tried to shoot her, and then, of course, he blew his like fingers off, which was, yeah, that was gruesome because he used the bone. But yeah, it was cool seeing them together. And of course, him and like, I always wanted him and Bernard to just like meet because they kind of like, I don't think there's a jump pad up here. I'm just gonna run. But yeah, him and Bernard bumped into each other again in this finale because they kind of walked past each other in the last finale of season 1. So that was kind of cool, but it was also pretty much short lived. But yeah, but just seeing him in this episode, he didn't do much maybe until the end of the, or not even the end of the episode. It was the after credits scene of the episode where we see he is with his daughter, or possibly a host of his daughter, or could be his real daughter. But whatever it was, that version of Emily was testing his fidelity. So it is a mystery of, yeah, it is a mystery if Emily was like really like there, if that was a real Emily. I'm kind of confused here, but yeah, I just wonder if that was a real Emily or if that was a host Emily, because yeah, that was just weird. It sounded like she was a host and maybe the one he killed was the real one, but who knows? It was confusing. It's just like, and is William, the Man in Black, is he a host? Is he like the like the host version? Like he was testing on his father-in-law, Mr. Delos. So that's a weird thing. So let's just see what these guys are. But yeah, I'm just wondering because that raises a lot of questions of whether or not William is a host. If that was host Emily, because one of those Emily's got to be a host, and I'm thinking it's the one that was testing his fidelity, but who knows? That's really confusing. And now I want to jump to Maeve and the rest of her gang that she was with. And this is some pretty hectic moments happening here. And what I want to go to first is like the sacrifice made by Sizemore. And this one, I really was kind of baffled by, because I mean, I like Sizemore in this season, and I think that makes it emotional that he is probably dead. I do not know. They didn't show fully if he's dead or not, but because they've kept a lot of things mystery with Elsie in season one, and now with Sizemore, you just don't know if Sizemore is actually dead because he got shot twice, and he didn't really like. It just didn't really make sense what he was doing because he could have just been there. Oh shit, storm's coming. But yeah, he could just been there and just like stop them. And instead, he wanted to create an act like he was gonna shoot those specialists, and it's like okay, and he got shot a couple times, and looks like maybe it's dead, but I'm not quite sure because they didn't really go too far into it. But jumping back to Maeve and her with Hector, and I forgot the blonde girl's name, and the Japanese Maeve, I think. It was I forget her name, but the one from Shogun World, and of course Felix and Sylvester. I'm blanking on names right now. Oh shit, they're flying right in. So I shouldn't move over here? Fuck. Okay, I'm dead. But talking more about Maeve, I mean those scenes where they're making their way up the cliff and like the hosts are going in that other world, like they're updating their selves to the servers. I'm that's what I'm guessing is going on. But yeah, but it just felt so it felt so biblical at some points. And of course, like the scene, I think one of the scenes that stands out the most is when Maeve is like she's like causing everyone to stop because she can control every host pretty much. And that one, the scene just looked great. And of course, she sacrifices herself to get like her daughter or her former daughter and her like new mother to safety, which is interesting. So yeah, that was like a very powerful scenes. You've seen them all sacrifice themselves. Hector, of course, there. But yeah, that was something like that was yeah, it felt biblical and it was just like yeah, it just felt so powerful and just made it go out that way. Of course, she's not probably out permanently. I'll probably get to that later, but just see those scenes were just like yeah, that was very powerful, and that's what, of course, bringing back where the hosts were in the big like lake out there. That's why they fell off the cliff. So that's like the reason why they were out there in the water. Their bodies, while of course, their souls, sort of, I guess, souls went down into or went up into that place. And it's weird, like the hosts, it was the hosts that saw it and not the humans, which was very interesting. So yeah, really, those scenes were powerful. And of course, speaking about how Maeve may not be dead, or any of the hosts that were killed in, I guess, the season 2 finale. Well, possibly only Maeve, of course, is because we saw Dolores in the outside world carry 3 of those like spears that she helped create. One, of course, she helped bring back Bernard because she killed him after he brought her back after Bernard killed Dolores, which is interesting. But yeah, of course, Dolores brought him back because it's like the hosts need some sort of like script to actually survive in the outside world, or survive at all, I guess. And it's very interesting because she knows that Bernard's going to try to stop her because she wants to bring down humanity. And yeah, she wants to bring down humanity. Of course, Bernard is not really about that. He wants to make sure she doesn't, and she wants to keep level-headed. He wants to keep it level-headed and not be like he does not want that to happen, which is cool because yeah, probably all for humanity, but I'm all for, of course, good writing also, but and a good show. So yeah, but that's interesting how that happens. But she has other spears, so she's probably gonna bring back Maeve. She's probably gonna bring back Teddy because we saw. I mean, he got killed. Okay, here we go. The storm's coming again. But of course, Teddy shot himself because he was just he was just too brutal, and he got brutal on himself, and he killed himself. But I feel like he probably will be back in season 3. So will Maeve. Could other hosts come back? I don't know. That's why I feel like not a lot of people are dead. Maybe someone else be there. Hector, maybe. Like, you gotta expect maybe some of the main hosts to be in season 3 still. And you just have to have these actors as well as part of the show, because Danny Noon's great. James Marsden's good. I just wish they give maybe better material for James Marsden, because he's kind of been like all like so far he's been only like the stoic, like loyal friend, or the lovable friend. But we'll see what he like, how they get him, and maybe if they bring it back, which I think they will for season 3. But that would be interesting, and just to see this season where it went was cool. As I said, I just thought it was going to be more straightforward, but I'm not disappointed in it because it was interesting. I'm probably going to have to go back and watch it to actually like be less confused, actually understand it maybe, or attempt to understand it even more, because I really don't think I understood some of the things that happened in the season. But who knows? Yeah, that's the fun of it, because some of the fun of it is just seeing like how these, let's see this guy, but some of the fun of it is just to putting it all together. And I think that's, well, so it's like made it, yeah, somewhat cool. I don't know what I'm saying, just trying to play Fortnite here and talk about Westworld. But yeah, definitely didn't understand it all. I'm sure many of you don't as well after that season finale, because boy, hopefully like season 3 is just as good. Damn, put a fort up. Damn. What is this guy doing? Okay. I'm like the Man in Black here. Man in Black in a soccer jersey. Oh, he didn't have much in it. What should I drop? Oh, I should take the shield. Forgot I had the shield, and it's coming back. Storm is coming back. As I run across this, hopefully I don't get killed, but I probably will get killed. Oh, I dropped him right there. Yeah, run. Oh, fuck, no. I knocked him down, but I'm probably gonna die as well. So, yeah, but yeah, have fun in the storm. Wow, that's gonna suck. I could be alive still, but I'm not quite sure. Also, it was cool to see Ford back in the mix as I'm running from the storm. But yeah, I did not think I would see Anthony Hopkins in the season, but he was part of it the second half of the season, which is pretty cool, because I just thought, because he died at the end of season 1, that Hopkins would not appear in the show. But just seeing him in the show was so cool. And yeah, just seeing him in Bernard's head as part of the show. Hopefully, maybe he's part of the show in the future, because Anthony Hopkins is great. He's not doing much, I guess. He's not in that many movies, so maybe he'll appear in season 3. But honestly, I feel like I'm running out of things to say about Westworld. The season finale last night, I don't know if I would say is it better than season 1? I'm not too sure. It's got not... Shit, what am I doing? Wow, that was a big fail. This guy doesn't know how to build. I will build at the top. But is it better than season 1? I'm not too sure. That's why I'm going to go binge watch it again, probably, to see if it's better than season 1. Because I just don't really know. But it was great. I just hope that it continues being great. The one thing I'm wondering is, all season 3 gonna take place in the human world? Because that's interesting if they end up doing it that way. But I do want to see the island, because I want to see Shogun World more. There was another world they had, of course, which I want to see. So that would be interesting as well. I have no time. I have 3 kills so far. There's one guy ahead of me. Oh shit. Oh damn it. But yeah, I got killed right there. But I'll make it be ruined by the storm. You keep on like axing me, of course. Damn, I had the go ahead. I had the element of surprise right there. I had to reload, which sucked. But it is interesting how they're gonna do it with season 3, with them being in the human world. Are they gonna like film in New York? That would be interesting. Like, yeah, but of course, as I said, I want them to be in Westworld still, and definitely the flashbacks, and probably part of the season will be in Westworld again. And it's just interesting because I think Westworld is in an island, because that's what it kind of looked like, and yeah, that would probably make sense if it was an island, and yeah, they're flying right to it. So if you're watching this video, tell me what you thought about Westworld. I mean, I know like if you've watched Westworld season 2, I know some people may be disappointed in it. I don't really know, but yeah, just tell me what you thought about it. So I already got this box, but because I know the show is not for everybody, because I know people try to get in watching the show and did not like it, or didn't like dislike it, but didn't really get into it that much. And it's really, you have to think, it's like a thinking person show, and it's not to say you're dumb if you don't like it. It's just like, yeah, there's some shows like that I don't like. I mean, like, don't want to watch anymore. Like, wouldn't want to watch anymore. Like Legion being one of those shows, which is got great visuals, but I really don't know what's happening most of the time in that show when I watched it, or when I've tried to watch it. But Westworld, well, I've been confused. Sometimes I know what's happening, even if it's not that straightforward. I know what's happening, so I guess I don't know if that's a good way of saying it, but yeah, tell me what you thought about the season finale. Are you confused, as maybe I am some of the time? Yeah, just tell me down below. If you watched, your favorite parts of the episode, were they? Just tell me as well, because yeah, there's some just great moments. Maeve, her part in holding everybody back, which was like just a great shot in general. And then, of course, the Dolores part where, yeah, she's now looking like Charlotte Hale, which is pretty trippy. So yeah, you can leave your thoughts in the comments below if you want to. I know this is probably not the best review, but I wanted to try something different because I didn't want to talk to a camera. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll probably just keep it on for more because I'm going to play the rest of this game and see how it goes. It's like suspenseful right now because I don't know where these guys are. Get down. Oh man, seriously, I hate the reloads on these because they suck. Maybe my team will pick me up right here. Oh, I gotta crawl to the circle. This is going to be the end of me on this little episode, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And again, tell me what you thought about Westworld season 2, the finale. This guy is about to, well, he's not gonna kill me. The storm got me, and yeah, or maybe somebody else got me, but I don't know. But so long, and I'm out.